this one wants to sit on my future. No. I went again to my step grandmother again. This, I don't know how you can call her, but I told you the husband of my real grandmother then is a step my grandfather too, but had a wife, so that wife is where I went. I told her again. She told me, I'm expecting to sell land, and this land I expect to buy another house in this and such a thing, but I don't know how I will help you for sure. I thought, please, anything you can do for me. Guess what happened? There was a guy who came to our family. I heard him saying, I can take people to China. I can really take people to China. But unless you have such and such amount of money. I told myself, where am I going to get that amount of money? I also saw that Qatar Airways was recruiting people to go and work for them. But that's one for free. But again, this thing, you had to have money for you to progress. Again, I started with Qatar. Qatar refused. I put in my documents. They refused to give me a job. I said, okay. So, and I went again to this grandmother, to this man who came at home and said they can take people to China. I told him, how much amount of money do you need? He told me this amount of money. I said, my God, this amount of money, will I get it? Oh my God. So in October, everything changed. My step grandmother promised to borrow me money that will come to China. So I had hope again. My hope rose up to like 75% that I will go abroad. How did this woman trust me? I don't know, because she didn't know me. I just went there to explain my problems. Believe in God. God can talk to the people you don't know, and they do it for you. In October, I started working on my passport. Within 2 weeks, my passport came out. Many people go for passports and they spend their months, years. I tell you, I had no money. Where did I get the money for passport? I got savings. Savings from the shoes I got, and I borrowed money from my auntie. I got the passport. Then my passport came out in September. I had hope that I was going to China because my passport was out. I was promised money, borrow, but in that money I had to give back almost 40% profits of the money they gave me. It was too much money. It is too much money. So I believe it was so much money, my friends. It was so much money. But again, I was borrowed that money, and I was expecting to come to China again. So on 20th of November 2019, this guy, we gave him money, and the grandmother promised. Don't ask me how this grandmother trusted me and how is trusting me up to now. I don't know. So he brought my visas and my passports and my air ticket I'm going to China to work. On 28th, it was around 3:55. I went to the airport, Entebbe Airport. I handed my documents. They refused me because they didn't know where I was going and why I was going. They refused me Entebbe Airport. I stood to Entebbe for almost 1.5 hours because I went there by midday. The plane was leaving by 3:55. I was released by 3:30 something. No, by 3:20 something there. So they had refused me, but again, I gave them money. That is the truth. I gave some people money. I don't know how. Wait. On 27th, when I'm going tomorrow, I didn't have. The man came and said he needs another 1 million. If I don't give that million, they are not going to receive me in China. They will not, unless I give him 1 million. Remember, I'm going tomorrow. That is 28th November 2019. But on 27th November, this is when the guy called and said, you know what? You are not going. Reasons? I need that million. Oh my God. My mom had come to escort me because I was going tomorrow. So she had come to the city to escort me the next day. She felt like crying. She was going even to faint. But again, she talked to herself that she has a small piece of land where she was living in the village. That small piece, very small piece of land. She had tried to sell it before for me to go abroad. It had failed again. Eventually, the guy called. A certain guy called. Is this Mama David? Yes, it's Mama David. You told us to buy that land. Yes. Can we please go and see the land? Oh, I had lost hope again. I was in deep tears. I'm not going to China because of 1 million. These people, they had not come to buy, but they had come to check the land. Eventually, of the people who were going to buy land, hey, there was a guy. I explained, I'm going tomorrow to China. Please, I have no money, but I wish you can just give me 1 million like this. I don't care about the upkeep. I don't care whether I will get stranded. I don't want to eat. I just want 1 million. When I reach China, everything goes with me. You get it? I had my visas valid. I have everything. I had everything. But again, I was denied to, I'm again putting you back. So this guy said, no problem. I'm going to give you the money. He went, he checked the land. After checking the land, he came back. He gave us 2 million Uganda shillings. That is valueless, but you know, Uganda shillings is valueless because $1 equals 3,600 Uganda shillings. So you see, it is valueless. So I'm talking about 2 million of Uganda shillings. Yes. So my God, I got happy. I didn't sleep. I took the 1 million to the guy. That is how God made that day. My mother, yes, lost her land, but again, I gained. Although, I'll tell you more. So, we are going back to the airport. They allowed me. I boarded the plane for my first time. From childhood, I was dreaming about boarding a plane. I did not, when I boarded the plane, my heart was relieved. I felt like I want to thank God in the plane. The plane took me to Kenya. There is the airport. Then from Kenya, I came to Bangkok. From Bangkok, I came to Bayonne Airport, China. We have reached China. Watch out my fourth episode, whereby I'm going to talk about where I got stranded in China, how I was lied, how I was left there with no food, no shelter, nowhere to go. But again, I rose up again. Watch out my next episode. Please don't forget to subscribe and comment. Mwangs David.